Hi, I just wanted to give you a little bit of overview about what a memoir is and why one might want to do one. For us, we can define a memoir as a focused and limited autobiographical historical accounting and self-study. This comes from Mary Roach Smith, who writes about memoir writing. Roach keeps the distinction between autobiography and memoir very basic. An autobiography is one large book about one's entire life, and a memoir instead focuses on one aspect of your life.
So you might be familiar with memoir as a genre, and they're quite popular right now. It's pretty often that we hear about a new memoir coming out. Seems like there's some famous person has a new memoir coming out just about every week, it seems like. And you can still, journey into a topic of your choice or a controversial topic of your choice. And so I would expect that you would use the first person in your memoir. Also, the form of memoir isn't just for writing classes. People across the disciplines have used memoir in teaching with their students, and of course professionals from all kinds of backgrounds, from sports stars to politicians to finance specialists, use memoir or write memoirs for the popular press. Something to think about moving forward is, do you have, depending on what your topic is, do you have some kind of artifacts in your life that you could look at or gather to remind yourself of some of the details that you want to talk about, like diaries, family trees, that kind of thing. And also leading into some research about writing memoir or narrative. There's some medical research about it, but in writing in general, it's been found that when individuals write about a topic, including themselves, they actually are able to figure things out and learn about the topic. It's called writing to learn. There's some research in psychology and in the medical field, generally, that writing narrative, writing stories, writing memoirs, that it actually makes people healthier. And they've actually done some experiments on this. Back about 10 years ago when I was a grad student at Michigan State, I worked with a psychologist professor there who was doing an experiment. And she had a control group and then another group of students. The control group just didn't write on a blog, and then she had the other group of students write on a blog, and they would report how they were feeling about themselves. Basically, the way it's measured whether someone's healthy or not is how often do they go to the doctor. So she did this study and found that, like the other research that already existed, that students that wrote on a regular basis about how they were feeling, that they actually ended up being healthier. Also, something new I found recently is that there's actually a formal type of therapy in psychology called narrative therapy, and they actually use it for people that are struggling with mental illness. I thought that was pretty interesting. And this is just some more information about narrative therapy. So that's it. Thank you very much.